Genji's behind.
Right here. Let's see. You go for the tracer again. Since your HP is 164, I feel like you should be right now trying to go back to your healers and regroup with your team and trying to stabilize to your 600 HP again, and not challenge the tracer who's full health.
Okay.
Tracer's
Well, not
behind.
full, but it's really hard to win that on your low HP.
Genji's behind. Genji half.
Okay. You die.
It was burst damage. Even if I was full health, it'd kill me. Watch out for bomb. Break. D.Va half. D.Va D-Max.
Okay.
Good job. Yeah, kill D.Va. Nice. They have a Kree now. Good retake, guys. They will have. They're gonna have Briggle. They're gonna have.
You and Winston generally should be on the same target. Because your damage together is more than a tracer burst. So try to play more with your Winston. I haven't seen that. I've seen that once at the start, and I'm trying to look for it again more here. I think you're gonna do it here.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
He's low. He's half. No reset. Good job.
The bomb was a little too far to the left for what I was thinking.
Winston's our backline.
Did you run out of defense matrix?
I did.
Okay.
I'm dead as well. Ana. Just stalk cart.
Okay, I'm done.
Regroup.
Yeah, back.
Go ahead and back up into our second spawn, please.
Yeah, good first hold. They're still gonna have tank ults. No, they use Winston. Oh, okay. They'll probably be about halfway on McCree, and
They just used McCree.
Okay, be ready.
That's why I said halfway.
Let's go ahead and stop them from getting some progress here and keep this point.
We'll take this early fight. Get in on that Ana.
Knocked Winston off high ground.
Good.
On that Kree. Jump down. Yeah, that was really dumb.
Backing off.
Reaper no Wraith.
Nice, Gabe. Regroup.
Up top, Winston up top. On our
1 second. He got nanoed. Winston nanoed.
Fight on point. I have traps. You're right. Okay, cool. They nanoed Winston. Yeah, just don't use ult. Back up.
You fed ult charge a lot there. At this point, the fight is lost because you have Winston dead, your Bridget's dead. It's only you and McCree. You don't try to build the rest of your ult. That's gonna come when you need it. It's not as important as feeding a Bridget ult or feeding a Reaper ult. Right here, like instantly, you have boosters. You should just turn around and get to high ground.
Okay.
Because realistically, you're A right now trying to get a kill and hopefully get a snowball going to retake position, or you are trying to build your ult. That's really all you can accomplish right now. The probability of you killing a Reaper and a Bridget is almost non-existent. You can't do it by yourself as a D.Va. You can't even try to kill one of them. It is really hard for a D.Va. They're both really strong. So you're not going to do that. And even if you're trying to build ult, you have to think about how much you're giving them too. So feeding a Reaper and Bridget ult is not as important as you getting your mech. Especially if you fly away there, you build it before you go baby again.
Do we want a main healer for this?
We can speed in. No. Reaper and Baby D.Va left.
What's your support lineup? Lucio, Bridget, and Zen?
The
Okay.
Zen's subbing because our Zen had missed practice, so.
Alright, is
Okay.
there's
No, back out.
Reaper above, Reaper above, Reaper above. Half. Nice flash.
Deepest up here.
I'm up. Both tanks are up here.
Winston half. Winston ulted.
That's fine. Don't focus.
Reaper running back, super lit.
Reaper, Reaper, Wraith on card.
Oof.
Winston
Okay.
on me in the back line.
Nice.
It works out.
I'm with you, I'm with you.
It was risky.
Come on, Nana.
It was risky to do that, but it works, so it's fine.
Hold ults anymore.
Brig on left.
Good kills.
I don't know if you remember your mindset, but when you threw that bomb, did you know you were gonna die? Or was it in your mind that I'm dying now? I'm suiciding to see if I can get a counter bomb.
It was not. I thought I would be able to land on the other side before the bomb went off.
Okay.
So I kind of just took it.
Death Blossom definitely.
Probably high noon.
Where
as
is
well.
Reaper? Did we kill him?
Yeah, we killed him. He got killed by bomb.
Okay, he's going top.
Okay, so they know you have Blossom. Your job right now is he blossoms. You stand as close as possible because the closer you are, the more your defense matrix gets around him. If you're like right up in his face, your defense matrix does that. But if you're back here, it'll only do this.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to stand as close as possible to him when he's doing the blossom.
Okay. That's why I think I keep myself positioned on high middle, just so I can drop on our point if we need it,
Reaper going top left.
Reaper
or
going
when
top.
it happens rather.
He's probably trying to set up a Blossom.
Oh, for sure.
Good.
I mean, we're not gonna be able to run anything anyway, so we're good.
I'm just gonna have to be in a position where I can DM our supports.
Alright, nice.
I got slapped.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
There's a McCree flanking behind left side. He's gonna come from here.
Yep, yep.
He's dropped. He dropped.
Reaper top mid.
So,
Just stuck behind.
Okay. Right there.
Here.
yep, yep.
The call from McCree.
Reaper top mid.
Flanking behind left side.
Our supports.
Alright, nice.
Listen for the call from McCree.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
There's a McCree flanking behind left side. He's gonna come from here.
Boom. That was your support calling for help. You instantly turn. You pelting Reaper at this range is like 3 damage every shot. Where you can go save your support, and I think he just dies to the McCree because no one
Reaper
responds
top
to
mid.
his help. Yeah.
So,
So right there, there's no point in really holding high ground because you can't capitalize. Your Winston's dead, and they're just getting free push on the cart. So here, as soon as you hear your cry for help from your support, you drop down and you save your support. Try to
Okay.
hold a little longer until your Winston gets back, and then you control high ground again.
Okay, gotcha.
Just stuck behind. Diva is this
Okay.
I have orb on you.
Nice.
Reaper's on me.
Let's get this diva, Nice.
You've had a mech.
Go for Ryan,
Alright, fight this out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
you ready for Reaper? Roll? You ready for Reaper?
I don't have mech, so I can't DM it.
Baby Diva right behind him. He's one. He's backing up.
Korean back.
Go point, please, Winston.
Damn it.
Touch.
I'm there. I got stunned. Anti-slap.
Okay.
Okay, we got another minute. Okay.
Probably. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump on that right now.
We're not diving targets. That's the main thing. He kind of just stopped after the first point. We just need to keep going back at that again.
And you all are supposed to run the same combo over and over?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, Diva.
Yeah. Scouting.
Anna, McCree,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Alright, we want that
Anna
Anna and Kree.
Brig. And then someone else, I think.
Anna's on the left bridge, McCree's on right side going
Just
left.
keep pushing. We'll wait for a mistake. Just wait for a mistake.
Yeah, just wait for
McCree's
the
on
tanks to
bridge.
commit, and then we can
Just
go.
wait. Just somber behind.
I got slept.
Good job.
Just wait.
Here they come, they're gonna drop.
As soon as they drop, you all jump up. That's that's at least should be the play.
Probably gonna wait for our Zen again, so be ready.
You gotta wait for Ryan.
Winston's on bottom.
Okay,
Ryan dropped,
there you
Ryan
go.
dropped.
And then I just lose where the Ana was.
Yeah.
Right behind us.
Getting out.
On the Brig is one.
Okay. When did you use micro missiles?
I used it whenever we went on the on a.
Okay. So micro missiles do right to the face. It's 200 damage.
Okay.
So it's huge. This is a waste of micro missiles. Right here. I know you're looking for the Ana, but I think Ana dies in the kill cam before you use micro missiles. Yep. She's dead before you deploy it. So holding micro missiles is smart if your plan was to go for the Ana. She's dead already.
Mhm.
And just because micro missiles such a long cooldown, it's 9 seconds, just because of how powerful they are. But right here, you fly into her with micro missiles that you should have, and she's dead. Because she has Discord Orb and her HP is 120. So if you hold micro missiles on her, she's dead. So I think you need to be a lot more scarce with your micro missile usage, and go for them when you know that you have high kill priority on the target.
Okay.
It's more of an assassination tool than anything else. Okay.
She TP'd on. I got
Those shots though.
next to the 9.5.
She's above us. She's above us.
Yeah,
You
she's gone
stay,
around.
stay on card. I got her.
Good job.
Okay, get ready to for their
That was
recontest.
a lot better. I'm gonna pressure them up here. Ryan going for a recontest.
Get back out.
Gonna
Go
fight
ahead, back out. Go ahead,
me.
back
He's
out.
fighting me. He's
Let's
yeah.
not
I'm
lose
good.
this. Let's not lose this.
We're good. We got it.
I know. Just don't. You just need to be smart about it. Okay, let's move in a little bit.
Yeah, Ryan charged.
There's
out.
someone right
Ryan
above us.
charged
There's someone
out.
above us.
Yeah, it's Ryan. Ryan.
No, it's someone else. Anna's bottom.
I'll go. No, nothing.
Okay, good. Mac.
We want that McCree on it again. Push the cart. Just
Mac, okay.
Yeah. Oh. It's good.
I couldn't get no run.
Back up. No reason to take this fight. No reason to take this fight. Go ahead and back up.
yeah. Somewhere behind. Force her out. Nice. Big. Left side.
Is it breaking here with me?
Break. Nice. Wasted all.
Ryan.
Good.
Good job.
McCree.
3-1.
I just got Dave out of mech.
Cart.
I got slept.
Anna behind. Focus.
Sombra up top. She's half. She's dropping.
Hammer. Anti-head. That's clean wipe.
Yeah, let him kill. Okay, nice.
Okay.
So they just use the EMP.
Here it is good to talk about your defense matrix usage. You use that too much, or at least
got
too
slept.
often.
Anna behind. Focus.
Right there on the Ana. I don't know if you're anticipating a sleep. That's the only reason I think. That's
Sombra up top. She's half.
okay. Right here, you're out. You should almost never be out of defense matrix unless you're blocking like a McCree ult or you're trying to block a Zarya ult. You should always be okay with a little bit like here or here,
Mhm.
because if you just dance with your defense matrix, use it all the way to here, you block damage, and then you eat some damage, let it come back up, and you use it again. You eat some damage right through here. You let it come back up. You use it. You eat some damage. That way, you're always charging your support ults, but you're never going down. So, and you're also never out.
Okay.
Hammer. Anti-head. That's clean wipe.
Yeah, let him kill. Okay, nice.
There's rarely a situation where you should be out of defense matrix.
They just use EMP, so we can probably go in on next.
EMP shatter.
Yeah, I've been using it too much to cover like just like spray and cover fire and stuff like that, rather than I guess more important stuff.
Now, if there's kill potential on one of your teammates, you use it. Like I say, you use it a lot more in a Widow matchup.
Okay.
Mhm.
To protect your
look for a
supports,
shatter whenever
but
the
if there's no
Ryan's
immediate
not
kill
fighting.
pressure from a far range like a Hanzo or a Widow, there's really no need to use it.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah, just go. Catch him in rotation. Bring.
Why do you micro missile here?
I am not sure.
Okay. If you have, if this Junkrat is a McCree, I mean, if this McCree is a Junkrat, and instead of a Zen, you have a Hanzo, and you all have a Ryan as well instead of a Winston, and you're playing shield break game, yeah, you spam your micro missiles into the Reinhardt, but you are the only one with potential to break a Reinhardt shield on your entire team. So throwing it into the Reinhardt, it does nothing, and you'll see in a minute. He's up here by himself, or Anna's up there by herself, and you can easily full combo them from 0 to 200 health to 0 health. If you do the fly into them, you boop them, 10 damage, auto them, 40 damage burst, they're down to 160. And if you're firing at the same time, you probably won't do it to Anna because she's going to sleep you instinctually. So you fly and you boop her and then melee while holding defense matrix. That's 40 damage. She's down to 160. You micro missile her for 200 damage if you hit all of them, and you're spraying her for 16 damage each bullet. She's dead. There's no way she lives that. McCree's not close enough to hit you with a flashbang unless he flashbangs you out of midair. But again, you're holding defense matrix. You'll probably catch it, and she's dead. But that's if you hold micro missiles. But if you spam them at a shield, they're down for another 9 seconds, and that's pretty big.
Look for the bash.
Because Anna's still up there. No one pressured her, Winston or you. And you all lose the fight because your heals are weaker than theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Fortress, instead of diving in with them, just walk in with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and I got bursted, chainstorm.
No, but you were like way ahead of us.
That call is not correct. I don't know if you can hear the comms. Let's see. I'll go up another 5 seconds.
Yeah, okay, and I got bursted, chainstorm.
No, but in with them, just walk.
Here, let's listen.
Alright, Fortress, instead of diving in with them, just walk in with us.
Right. Just walk in. I don't know who made that call, but they're on high ground up here somewhere and holding
Mhm.
bridge right here. Let's see. This is what we're looking at here, and this is streets, and this is where they're holding right up here, and then there's like this little ledge back here where Anna's sitting. And McCree's right up here, playing right here between bridge, and then there's the stairs right here. You get what I'm drawing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. If he walks in, they have too much spam from the McCree, and he just loses out to the Diva. His Diva micro missiles destroy a Winston shield almost instantly if you're spamming at the same time with your auto shotguns. So if he walks in, by the time he needs to jump on a target like an Anna, he's half health. He's gonna insta die the McCree. The problem right now is it's not that he's jumping in; it's that he's jumping in by himself. You all aren't coordinating a dive on the Anna or the McCree yet. So how a dive should go is you can easily kill one of them by yourself, but Winston, there's no chance they live. You fly in front of the Winston using defense matrix. And once you land, Winston's right behind you. It should be like a Diva's here and Winston's right here on her tail. And you're defense matrixing. And then you all land on the Ana and you insta kill her. Because I don't know if you've ever played Winston, but Winston has what landing kind of combo, same thing you have with your boosters.
Mm-hmm.
He lands, and his landing animation, he can get in a melee as well. So he can do 50 damage instantly. You can do 90 damage instantly. They're basically down to 100 HP already. They're insta dead. So that's why Diva and Winston are so good, because you can do almost 100 damage instantly in just 1 second if you all do it right. So you all aren't coordinating dives right now, and that's why it feels like he's suiciding, which he is suiciding, but it's because we're not coordinating any kind of dive right now.
Okay.
We're yet to see a coordinated dive happen on second point, at least. First point, there was one or two that I saw on the Ana, for instance, on the first one. That's why she died. But the second point, there's yet to be a coordinated dive.
No rockets from Diva. No fire strike from Ryan.
I'm on it, back left. Go.
Okay, they dropped.
Okay, that was on Fortress, not saying he's going.
I got hacked on a 1.
Okay. Y'all get her? No. Yes, you do. Okay.
Get the Sombra, get the Sombra. She's one, she's down.
Yep. Yep. Good.
Diva.
Good. There. Right here. Fly melee. Right here. And you don't lose any kind of like time to shoot your missiles, like your mouse 1. You don't lose any type of damage when you do this combo. That's why it's so good. You're not giving anything up. You're not giving up any time to shoot because there's a certain time after you fly that you can't shoot. It's where she pulls her gun up again. That time you can use to melee, and the melee brings the guns up.
Okay.
So you're not losing any damage here by doing the melee combo.
Diva.
You're gaining damage. So inherently, without doing it, you're losing the damage. It's only 40, but if you do it every single game with your melee fly booster, it can be like an extra 400, 500 damage you put on your stats.
Break.
Okay. Okay, that was interesting. Okay.
Ana.
Good.
Sombra's on top. Sombra's in front of us. Sombra went above. I'm going for Diva.
Good.
Diva D max.
Fly into her. Ooh. I want you to fly to the combo. Fly to the combo and then just destroy her.
Get out
Because of how low damage, how low HP she has, she'll be down to 90 HP if you do the combo or 100. Especially because she's so difficult to hit with guns. Doing the combo it's damage she can't escape by wiggling
I have no
or
DM.
strafing. Okay.
Freeze on right side. Sombra's on card. She's trying to back out. She's trying to back out.
I knew to the right side.
Oh no. Good job. She's trying to back out. She's trying to back out.
I knew to the right
Fly into him and boop him here. You cut off his line of sight because he gets a shot to the left. You'll see right now.
side.
He kills Lucio, and Lucio was on cart. If you boop him right
I
here,
knew to the right.
boop him. Don't. Actually, if you go into him because of the Discord, he's at 100 HP right now. You do the combo. I don't know how much it amps it by. I think he'll be at 30 HP, and you just finish him off. And he won't have enough time to fully charge his ult to kill you because he just used it. So right here, instead of backing off, you just go in, fly into him, melee, kill him. And you also try to boop him back here so he can't kill one of your teammates.
Okay.
You need to realize your damage potential and that he has Discord. It's huge.
The right side.
Oh no. Good job. Here. Duke this out.
Diva.
Chase. On it behind. No armor. Break low.
Sombra discorded.
No bubbles for that. There's one for a Reaper.
Okay, you avoided the hack. So
They got Reaper.
good.
Big focus Reaper.
Reaper's one.
Okay, out.
Back.
Yep. Nope.
Ultrax, what are
You get out. Good.
What did they use? Anything?
They're about half to Reaper. They use Sombra. They use Diva. I didn't see Nano get used.
They use Brig.
Okay, so
They
they'll
use
have
Drake.
Anna, they'll probably be closer to Death Blossom.
They'll
and
have
they'll
Winston.
Going above.
Hold on, wait for the whole team to get started.
Sombra behind. She's one. She's actually one though.
Yeah,
Alright.
she got her.
Change.
Zen,
Can we call-
stick with me. Come here. Top.
Can we call Slit Dart?
Yeah. Reaper up top, be careful.
He's discorded.
Reaper no thing. Reaper doesn't have a thing.
Yeah, I'm on him.
Oh, what's up, man? Thanks for the follow.
I'm stopped.
Monkey 1.
I can't.
Diva.
I'm dropping.
Monkey Nano.
Monkey behind us. Switch out. Nano.
Oh,
Stopped.
Monkey 1.
I can't.
Diva.
I'm dropping.
Monkey Nano.
Monkey behind us. Switch.
You have missiles. If you walk into her, she's dead. Because you kill her with your. She's like at 160 HP. Your micro missiles. If you jump down here,
Mm-hmm.
you'll have your boosters up. You just micro missile into her, and she's dead.
Winston. I'm anti.
Also, you don't get hit with the hack,
Oh.
or that's hindsight bias.
No,
So
Nice, that was nice rolls.
okay.
30 seconds. We got to use fight. Ult's next fight.
They're pushing up on our spawn. They're pulling back now.
Okay, well,
Okay, let's do it.
I don't know if Zenyatta's a really good idea anymore with due to
What kind?
run this comp.
Hey,
I want to see you tab. Hold up. I want to see the board. Okay. This is something that you all. I don't know if you've done before. I haven't seen you all do it before, but this is the one time that I agree that you throw your bomb, to engage first.
anymore with
Um, let's see if I can get a good here. So this is what you do. The cart's right here, right? Yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably playing right here, right in front. What you do is because you have so much space up here, this is a good place to diva bomb. You might not agree because it's this huge pillar, but it's not good to diva bomb by itself. But diva bomb plus combo, you force people down here or back here to back up from the cart if you throw the diva bomb right here. So this is what you do. You send McCree right here, down here. He sits down here. He high noons. You diva bomb. You can mask his high noon and his sound with your diva bomb. So you throw it up, they back out, and he gets at least 3 with a McCree ult. That's how you should use diva bomb, as a remake or as a combo to force them somewhere. Like if you had a Genji blade, you force them back here. He Genji blades. McCree, he sets up right here. You throw bomb. He high noons. You force them back into him.
Okay.
Just get a point. Just get straight to point here.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Straight to point.
Call Winston bubble whenever you see it.
Because right now there's not really, y'all are playing kind of just run at them and mid fight calls. I'm not really hearing like, okay, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna throw my bomb. You do this, and we're gonna do this, and this is how we're gonna try to play the fight out. There's no kind of pre-fight conversation. There's a, okay, I'm going in. Okay, diva. There's that kind of thing going on.
It's more
no, like-
brawling with the dive comp
Yeah.
instead of diving with the dive comp.
Y'all are more just running at each other. Y'all are just running at each other. There should be like a kind of a dance going on.
Nice.
Reaper.
Monkey in the back line. He is just
Monkey behind.
He's always
Good.
Always one. Good job.
Okay, right now, Ana.
Reaper on me.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it was a bad.
Reaper's behind the buff.
Yeah, he is. He's dropping down.
If anything,
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
let's see.
Call Winston bubble whenever.
Nice.
Reaper.
You throw it right here. Right at the Ana. You either A, force her to go back and she's not healing her team, or you force her to come out and your McCree kills her.
Okay.
You
Where
pressure the support.
is there
You
a
just throw it
lost
straight in the
value
door.
to having all that health and still throwing your bomb instead of throwing it when you're low?
There is lost value, yes, but you end up throwing it right now anyway.
Gotcha.
Monkey in the back line. He's
You lose.
Monkey behind.
He's always one. Good job.
What's your HP?
Reaper on me.
Basically full.
You're the same HP as if we threw it at Ana right there. I think you're minus 13. I think you were 563 and you're 550 now.
Nice.
Reaper.
I think you're lower. But yeah, don't try to go for the big hero play. If you can get their support pressured and either not have her heal her team or have her come out and expose herself to your McCree, that's huge. And then it's on your DPS job to just melt her because she's exposed.
Okay.
Or just don't do that at all and use it as remake. But the big hero bomb play without setting something up back here is incorrect. Like if McCree was standing back here and he diva bomb right here, that's good. They got to back up and he just kills them. But diva bomb by itself is very, very rare to be thrown like a nuke.
Monkey in the back line.
It's
He's
much
behind,
better
monkey behind.
as a
always one.
as a remake. 600 HP.
Reaper's still above. Reaper's still above.
Especially because that's unlucky. It lands on the fan, but.
Yeah, he is. He's dropping down. He's one.
Okay. Ah.
On the break.
Here you should be.
He's dropping down.
So right now, how do you win the fight?
Uh,
What's going on? How you're looking at this? What do I do to win this fight?
you have the Ana over there in the back,
Mhm.
who's healing her brig, but you also have the brig who's pressuring your support and your DPS on her own. In a fight where she can win that, and
Mhm.
so you can either burst into the brig and hope your team's able to overcome the healing that Ana gets, or you can go into the Ana, separating her from the brig and hope your DPS and support can take out the brig while leaving cart, and I think that's the issue in overtime. But then you see that you have Ryan or
you don't have
Winston
to leave
there.
card
Okay.
to do this. You stand. You stand right here, and you're still contesting. And you just hold defense matrix. You stop Diva micro missiles, and you stop Ana healing, and she has Discord.
Okay.
You stand right here, and contesting is not a problem because if you stand on the edge right here, you're still contesting, and you just look at them with defense matrix, and it allows your Winston and your McCree to clean up the Bridget.
Gotcha.
On the break 1.
Okay.
Reaper 1 on right. 1 on right.
Okay.
Sombra.
Good. You're playing cart.
Sombra low.
Why'd you stop shooting?
Sombra low.
Why'd you stop shooting?
I don't know why.
Okay.
Nico, go more. No, actually. I can armor you, Miko. Oh, no.
I'm in.
No!
Okay.
I held for so long.
That was a good try, guys.
I think 26.
Works with this, like almost always. Like Zen is pretty key in this because.
I know it works good with the team
because
comp,
Discord,
but it was just
that's why you run the out there.
Yeah, it looks like the attack begins at 27:07.
Okay. I'm here. Okay. Let's see. I want to see what y'all are running. Let's see. Do you tab? Okay. Let's see. I can see the whole team from here.
Find yourself in no man's land sometimes.
Okay. Winston, McCree, Bridget, Zen, and Lucio? Somewhere? I believe? Yeah, he's right there. Okay. I know your team comp is the same. Let's see what they run.
More naturally than Orion has when he's playing break.
The thing is, you have to think like the Tracer to kill the Tracer. Even if they don't have, you have to think like the
You have to do
Tracer.
that all the time. You got baited a couple times by the Reaper Wraith.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was already on cooldown.
Anyway,
but-
focus up. Next
Alright.
scout.
Guys,
Rip.
Ryan scout.
they're running Ryan, Briggs, Zarya.
is that a
Top
widow
right,
I hear?
top right, top right, top right.
Yeah,
top
top
right.
right. Everybody go. Hanzo
Briggs
as well.
left side. Briggs
No
left side.
bobbles on that Zarya. They got Tracer on
Tracer.
left.
Tracer on
Okay,
left.
on his back right. Sober, that's our target.
Okay.
3, 2,
Alright.
1. Far deep. Oh my god, I'm one.
Oh.
During Tracer, Tracer left side. She's one. No recall.
Back out of this or?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're out. Yes. So lucky you didn't get hit with a sleep there.
You guys are getting
I heard it.
split, and you really staged from up there when they have spam. You should recognize that.
Ryan's coming up top. Winston.
Okay, you got to eat that fire strike. It's
I recognize that.
very
Ryan's
obvious.
coming up top.
Look at his hammer.
Winston.
It will never go behind him like this, unless he's gonna throw a fire strike. He only does this. You should be able to react in time for a fire strike, because it gets him. I believe it's 10% for every, or 8% for every target he hits.
Dropped.
So he's 8% closer to ult now.
Hanzo left. Be careful. Start moving in.
There's just little things like that
Okay.
that'll prevent the enemy from getting an extra Earth Shatter by the end of the game or something.
Go ahead and, sorry, go ahead and regroup here.
Okay.
Listen, am I allowed to make changes
Good.
to this or no?
The McCree slot can, yeah.
No worries, man.
Okay. So the right call here, I don't know. Me and a instant were arguing about how you approach this as a Winston. He thinks you all dive from here and to point. I think that's wrong, because if they're holding platform, y'all are in the air for way too long. They just melt you before you hit the ground. I think you remember when you all were confused. I don't know if you were in the game. I don't know if it was Ba or you. You all go all the way around, and did you see when Fortress jumped all the way over the archway and suicided?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you do that. You don't suicide. You don't jump over the archway at all. It's a bad idea. But you go around all the way around, and here's the archway. And here's platform, and they have to turn around, and this is point right here, and this is the alleyway. And let's say that they were holding here, because y'all are contesting from this right up here, which is this,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all are looking to jump. You all go all the way around. They got to look here now. They have to now play like this. They've got to set this up, and they've got to position people here. Right?
Right.
Okay. What you do from here is you take box. It's much easier to jump this little 3-foot alleyway without getting chunked, and it is to jump 5-6 feet, jumping, looking at them, exposed in the air. I think it's better to go around, do a small jump onto here. It also allows for your DPS to walk up this flight of stairs right here, and you get all 6 people up here. You now have high ground, and you have target priority, because you know who exactly you're going to dive. Everyone has view of whoever's going to go down. So I think right now trying to brute force your way through a Reinhardt is a bad idea.
All good.
I want to see how y'all
I read like
take this
thorough
eventually.
think of what you were trying to say.
Blizzard World is really hard to take first point with a monkey. That's what I asked for it specifically in the first night I watched, because I want to see how y'all would take it with a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
And then you all jumped over the archway, and he suicided, which was interesting. I gotta go listen to that. Okay. Okay.
Break.
I need to teach you that that melee combo.
Yeah. I don't think I've really used it at all.
Okay.
He's low.
Good jiggle. Good jiggle. Okay. Good. Oh, y'all switched to a Pharah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 95 to mech. You gotta give
Okay.
me a quick second. 97.
Having armor pack and Zen, I think,
Alright,
gives her the same survivability in a sense as the Mercy.
Okay. So now
Watch monkey on left. We counter dive the monkey. He's on left. Doom.
fly into him. Right there. Boop him. Because you know he's going for someone. He has a plan in his mind. You boop him, plan's messed up.
And then he takes all that burst damage.
Yep. Especially if you do, he has armor, as you can see right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to do much. Your burst damage is, instead of doing 40, is going to do probably 20, just because of how melee works against armor. But if you boop him here, it's more of it's the displacement that's going to mess him up. Because he has his E set, and he's probably looking for something like this right now. Or he's looking behind you right now for probably on your supports. It doesn't look like it, though, because of how low he is to the ground already. So he's looking on something on you all. If you fly straight into him, you mess him up. Right now, it's all about messing up the Doom Dive.
discorded. There's a monkey on me in the back line.
Do more.
Okay. I want to see what's going on right now. Okay. Okay.
Anna's far right. Anna's far right.
Melee. Ooh. You don't use melee enough.
Oh, Neko.
Anna's still right. Anna's still right. Anna's still right. Anna's still right. Somewhere, unless we killed her. I thought she was.
Okay, Brig, I got you.
They still have crew McCree.
Anna's right here. Please.
Okay. That's doing nothing.
Because I already have ult, and so
You have ult. You're building the support charge.
okay.
Anna's right here.
If you don't have ult, if you have ult already, there's no reason to do this because you don't have any kill pressure on anybody.
Far, drop down far.
I understand if there was like someone who's half healthy and you're doing that
2
too,
seconds to boosters.
where anything
Alright,
matters
got
and
it.
they can go down, but it's a full health Winston.
They have McCree and Sombra now.
Make them come down.
Sombra up top. Sombra behind. Sombra behind.
No translocating.
Brig weak. Brig weak.
Monkey discorded behind.
And so this is gonna be one of the parts where I was being
You
bitter.
melee. What's
Yeah.
up?
Oh no, I said this is about to be one of the parts where I was being bitter that I mentioned in the beginning.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Who's
Flying to him. There you go.
There we go.
See, did you have fly? Before. Right here. Fly into him. Even go around and boop him.
Mm-hmm.
Because the comms are go on the McCree, go on the McCree. Takes you a long time.
Gotcha. So just kind of quicker calm reactions.
Mm-hmm. Because that also happened. I need help with the McCree. And there wasn't a quick enough reaction to help the support. Ooh, you didn't melee. Okay. Did you use it? Wait.
Maybe I should refresh my
You-
browser. I think I'm a bit behind you.
Okay. You can go ahead and do that.
Oh, did I accidentally end this?
I'm still in it.
You're still in it?
Yeah. Do you need a link? Oh, I don't know if this will work. Maybe I'll send it to you. See what happens.
Gotcha.
I've never used this before. Oh, I think it's gonna do the same thing. Yeah, it's the same link. Well, I don't know if it's the same link. One of them has a hashtag.
Yeah, it's the same link. That's odd.
Is it not working?
No. Where are you at on the Twitch video?
I don't, it doesn't give me a time.
On the bottom right,
Oh, 31:43.
31:43.
Yeah.
Mercy dead.
Okay. Let me do this. Control that.
No mech.
Oh. I am watching it live from that point right now. I don't know if you're paused or not.
I'm paused.
You're paused. So weird.
It says there's 0 people watching, which means I'm the only one in the room right now. I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
Mm-hmm.
So do I just leave a room and make a new room?
Yeah, if you want to.
Come to this time?
Yeah.
Okay. I exited out. Leave. Do you need to send another link or?
Yeah, I'll send another link. It's gonna be the same link that you sent me. So if you reopen it, let me know if it.
I'm in.
Awesome, you just drew on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I gotta go to 31. Right? Or what? Do I need to click on a video or? I don't
yeah,
have control. You need to take control because I don't have the video. There's no video right now. Add a live video.
do you have control right now though?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not let me take control. Here's the link to the video. I don't know if it's gonna put you in at the time that I keep on pausing that or not. Probably not. Do. Gotta love technology. Oh, copy video URL at 31 minutes. There we go. Take
Yeah, I
that.
got it.
Okay, cool.
I already got it. 31, 34. I'm exactly there. Okay.
Awesome.
Are you ready to keep going?
Yep.
Can you see?
Yep, I can see.
Okay. Here, remake. You're winning the fight. You still need to be in it.
Okay.
No mech.
You don't really gain anything by going out of mech. But you could have lost the fight because of it. It went fine. But there was a potential to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Why don't you turn on her? She's discorded.
Mm-hmm.
You have micro missiles. And you have this. She's dead.
And I'm at 86, so I felt like if I would have turned on her, then
Oh,
I
where are
would
the
have.
supports right now?
The supports are on cart and underneath the Pharah.
Okay, so they all move forward.
So I think realizing that I was going to be ulting for remech, that I was trying to get value out of the ult.
Who
And so
chunks you? I think you eat micro missiles. Yeah, that's what
and then
happens.
take
You
the
eat- you
CC.
eat- Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's a fine bomb. Always try to land your bomb. Look at that. On the cart. It's a moving bomb now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you do. Ooh, if you melee, she's dead. Melee!
Brig slow, brig slow.
Okay.
Ryan. Soldiers in that back corner.
Do you have a button on the side of your mouse?
I do. I have two. I use
Are
one for
they bound?
talking and
Okay.
one for meleeing.
Okay, good. I'm making sure one's on your melee. Good. I like that. That was a good block. Okay. Mercy, good.
Good job.
Good. Okay. Here. You all can assume that they're gonna run a Sombra again because they ran it the entire time on that last round. You assume they're running a Sombra. Where is your backline set up right now? Where are they gonna set up?
I think the Lucio's going for the scout. We have Zen up with us.
Okay.
And then Soldier setting up top left with, I think, I don't see where Brig is.
Oh, why are we running a soldier?
That's a great question because normally we've been running McCree in that slot.
Right, McCree is just better than soldier. 100% of the time, pretty much. If you can play a better McCree, if McCree and soldier are the same skill, McCree's better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where are you setting up?
We're setting up right here, and he sees the top left.
Soldier by himself? Where's soldier?
Soldier was setting up on that top left. No, top left over where the Genji and Hanzo are now. That's where I last saw him.
I'm low. I'm D-max. D-max.
Okay.
So no, now he's setting up behind point. I think I just saw him run there.
Right here. 3. Well, listen to his comms. Defense matrix fly. Because look at your HP when you all start the dive. You need to be using defense matrix mid-flight because of how easy of a target you are. You should also be in front of the Winston. I don't know how chunked he is right now. He's probably very chunked. It looks like he's getting a lot of support from the healers.
I'm low. I'm D-max.
I think that's actually something that we haven't been doing just at all. With our dive comp all the way through. We've been running Winston in front and then trying to kind of like catch him in the pocket of the defense matrix in the flight.
So you're fine without me. I'm backline just shooting.
But not necessarily running Diva diving in first.
D-max.
It shouldn't be a first kind. It should be barely like millimeters in front.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be like a jump and then a jump. They should still land together.
Okay, gotcha.
Ryan's rotating. The underneath. Briggs chasing me.
Knock him off. Knock him off right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the Ryan.
Oh, you try. You do. You try.
I get it.
You do it. Okay, good. I was probably very upset if he didn't get knocked off right there. Okay. Something you need to do as Diva is if you're running a Zen, focus Zen really hard. Focus the Zen orb target really hard. Because your micro missiles plus Zen is just destructive. Because I think right here. I think Zarya is right here.
Yeah,
You wanna
Zarya
focus her.
picks it up after I switch off to, I think, Brig.
Okay, right now as a team, you all should be positioned up here. High ground. Platform, not up there, but the one behind.
They're all left.
Behind you all.
Left.
Right here, the whole team, all 6 of you all should be up here. Because right now everyone's calling for shatter. Thinking watch shatter, watch shatter. If you're up here, there's no threat for shatter. Also, if you're up here, it's okay if you see point for a little bit. Because then you have an open dive onto their backline.
Gotcha.
Okay, what happens here?
They just
Okay.
shield block.
Your boop damage only applies once.
Only once.
So yeah, so flying into him repeatedly does nothing but knock him around. Damage application is only once, and it's only 10. If you were meleeing there, it's 30 damage per melee.
Okay.
Hmm.
Tracer's coming up right side. They're going left.
Oh.
Rhino, that's coming in. So is Zarya ult. I'm pretty sure I ate Zarya's ult.
Oh, you tried it.
I tried.
That was good.
I think that speed boost stopped them
Yeah.
from touching.
Good hold.
Okay. Wait. Oh, that's play the game.
All right, we'll do.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, Rose must be sitting out. Maybe Rose wasn't playing at all. So we're defending first. We're taking a huge fight on the spawn.
What is this?
I was sitting out, so the other guy, Bo or Bosso Hard, McGee, he's
Okay.
the other off tank that we've been giving him playtime.
Okay. So what do you want me to talk about here? You want me to skip through till you play again, or you want me to? What do you want me to talk about?
Yeah, we can just skip through this. This is honestly me just kind of half paying attention while I'm talking to a bunch of people.
Okay. Don't know when you play again.
I can pull that up. That is going to be an hour and 29 minutes and like 30 seconds.
You guys.
This is first attack, I believe.
Mm-hmm. First map as well.
Yep. Okay. Oh, what comp are y'all running? Hold up.
We're running the same comp.
Okay.
And we actually this first fight that happens, we run into a bunker kind of comp with Orisa.
Roadhog, yeah.
And our main tank just kind of goes a little bit brain dead, and he says, someone take over. I'll go brain dead.
Yeah.
So I think that's like one problem that he has is playing. Playing through counters.
I've watched. He plays the exact same way against Orisa as he would against another Winston.
Oh, they went right side. No hook, no hook.
Good. Wow, they actually made this really difficult on y'all.
Where are we going, man?
Crap. Okay. I hope I get to work with Fortress one-on-one. I'm gonna go back to first push. Come on, first push. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how to play this because this is on you to carry your Winston through an Orisa comp.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going, man?
I like your positioning. It's a good choice to go right here. You all need to be coordinated. Your McCree, your Bridget, your McCree, and your Zen right here. Lucio needs to be right here, creating an aura for all you all. And you need to dive with the monkey right here, holding defense matrix, and you eat her ball, her Holt, and your Winston dives behind, and then constantly get healed through here, heal through the Zen, and heal through the Bridget. There should be no point where these two are threatened because you place bubble right here. These guys don't get hurt, and you constantly heal the front line, but this all relies on you flying and holding defense matrix and eating the Holt. If the Holt gets pulled and you all are back here, the bubble does nothing, and they just push up on you all because they know you all have no mobility anymore.
Okay.
If the Holt gets through. If you eat the Holt, though, it's really easy. But right here, y'all have no spam, no choke. Right here, going right takes away your dive potential because you either have to dive blind over the wall or not dive at all because there's nothing here. And y'all also lose the choke fight versus spam comp that they're running, which is a Pharah, a Roadhog, and a Orisa. So the call to go right is bad. It should have been an initiation straight through here because it also gives your Zen, Bridget, and McCree line of sight.
Where are we going, man?
Okay. Yeah, Fortress is getting frustrated.
All right, reset. That was really weird engagement.
Do y'all ever win? Do y'all ever take control at this point?
Yes, I believe so at least.
Coming around the left side. We're still gonna go McCree though. 3, 2, 1, go in. Huge. Orisa 1, Orisa 1. Now look for Hog. Lucio. Mercy on me.
There you go.
We're gonna create a bit of space here. Hog hooked me. Backing up. Could use some heals. I have no. Farrah's close to ult. Farrah doesn't have mercy on her. Now she does.
Okay. I'm gonna back it up. The call to play up here is bad. Y'all lose the spam game. This is easily the most difficult map on Ilios for y'all to play with this composition that y'all are running. Just because it's so weak and there's no dive dive potential anywhere really. Let me back it up a little bit after the team fight win.
Lucio.
Okay, what you do here is you set up the exact same way. You send your backline over here. Actually, reset. You probably send them right here. You send them inside this room right here, inside cage, and you play here because they're either gonna come out here, and then you rinse and repeat like you should have done the first time. McCree, Bridget, Zen, Lucio on the wall, and then jump, dive, eat, halt, barrier, and you play that way. You rinse and repeat that way. If they come over here, you speed boost your entire team out of it, and
Need a bit of space here.
see if I can back up them even more. I want to get how y'all hold this here. I'll get a whole view of the map. Okay, here. So this is good. Y'all were up here trying to make space. The ideal position is everyone sits cage, and you watch. If they come from here, or initial setup, and do the same thing. If they come from right side room and they pressure you all, try to take cage, you all speed boost, and you all hold back here. The reason y'all don't hold here is because they have pressure to hook over well. They have halt and hook. You don't want to play opposite side of the well. You get hooked and you insta die. You play here, where the only time for them to halt, the only time to pull you into the well is through a halt, and that's really long for a halt. It has to be a big mess up. Y'all play back here. Roadhog has no potential, and halt is hard. And then they push out, and then you all dive. What you all want them to do is you all want them to come into you. By playing this way, you force them to come into you. Okay, you all win this fight. Okay.
Took me. Backing up. Could
You
use
all
it.
play choke and spam
I have no.
versus a team that's just better at you at that job.
Farrah's close to ult. Doesn't have mercy on her. Now she does.
Okay.
I'm D-Max.
Okay, should we just be a full disengage? Oh, I went too far. Okay.
We got pick on Lucio. I'm almost back.
Yeah, I'm on the res.
Mercy's one. Left side.
Good.
Huge. Mercy.
Good.
Good cleanup, guys. They're gonna have Barrage, Valk on this fight that just happened.
Okay, trans the bongos.
Okay.
Mm,
Hog right side, hog right side.
nice.
They use beat. Farrah ult.
Eat it. Nope.
They used hog package.
On this fight that just happened.
Okay, trans the bongos.
Okay.
Alright, get on that, Richard. No
Hog right side, hog right side.
They use beat. Farrah.
Okay. You have more HP than you should have right now because you just got E'd from Bridget, which means you have insane armor. Armor is damage mitigating. You will take less damage from the barrage than you should, just because it's armor. I think it's a mitigation of 20%. So instead of doing 120 damage per second, you're gonna take like 100 damage per second, or 95 or something. You fly into her using defense matrix, and then right when you get up close to her, turn it off and kill her with splash damage. Just because of how close you are, you make the flight without dying. If she was up here, don't do that. You fly and you hold defense matrix and you fall. But here, you can fly up into her using defense matrix, turn it off, and kill her with splash damage. The Mercy with Pocket won't be able to heal her from her own damage against herself.
And
So
that
right
E
here,
won't save her?
What's up?
And that E won't save her from their Lucio?
What E?
Oh, no, because she has all that shield from their Lucio
no.
beat.
No. That beat will not save her from her own splash damage.
Okay.
She has as much health as you. Even if you fly into her, the worst thing that happens from this is you trade because you'll have same HP. You trade her mech for her life.
Farrah ult.
Right there, you fly into her. Defense matrix. I mean, micro missile. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Good.
I got McCree on me.
Auto hit him. Oh no.
Mercy one.
Lucio.
Okay.
Lucio half.
Ooh.
Lucio.
Lucio's dead here.
Missile him.
Yeah.
Lucio half. Mercy half.
I'm on that mercy.
Huge. damage, no Valk.
Okay. Melee. Oh, you tried. Good. What's your sense?
I had it at 20, and then they made me drop it down to like 8.
What's your DPI?
I think it's either like 800 or 1600 or something like that.
Jesus Christ.
I gotcha, I gotcha.
You play at such a high sense.
Yeah.
Everybody take a collective deep breath. Stop thinking about it too much.
You're a wrist player?
I am. I have a really bad chair, and so it puts me lower than my desk, so I don't have any way to do any arm movements.
Okay.
So I've been, and especially because I have a larger hand than my mouse, then it's a kind of like a claw almost.
Okay.
I don't have my palm resting on my mouse.
I play Brig, I play Diva. Maybe Zarya has some aim involved, but even then. Jump to Ana. That's who we're gonna jump. Ana. Key. Jump to Ana. That's who we're gonna.
Boom. Fly up and make him fall right here. Boop him.
Does
So he's
that
backing down?
does that cancel his pounce damage?
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't do pound. I believe it pounds. I believe it cancels. Either way, if you cancel, no one's here.
Mhm.
No one will take any damage from it. Maybe Winston, but I don't think so. No, he wouldn't.
Monkey.
Okay. Good.
Mercy, Genji behind.
Yep, fly into him. Good.
Got him. Got him.
Okay.
Monkey. Diva right, inside. Diva
Good.
No mech. Ana. Huge. Widow top right.
She's discorded. I'm on it.
Genji's on us. Winston's on us. Back.
You don't hold here. Not against that team. Not against Widow Genji. Widow's goal is to get you down super low, and Genji's goal is, at least now in the meta, he can't really be an assassin anymore. His whole goal is to poke, get Dragon Blade, and Dragon Blade. Right here,
Okay.
you're feeding his Dragon Blade. Because right now, the popular DPS and Master and Grandmaster are Sombra, Doomfist. That's Genji's nightmare. So Genji right now is only played for ult usage. And right now, standing up here is free ult charge for them.
Winston's top right.
Ooh, you don't lose mech. That's lucky. Okay, wait. Whose monkey was that?
Ours.
Okay.
Top right, Mercy. Top right, Genji.
Yep, there you go. Wait.
Diva half. Diva 1. Ana.
Fly into her.
Can one of our tanks dive the widow? She's up top.
Good. Okay. A thing that I'm seeing that's pretty recurrent is you stop shooting. You stop holding mouse 1 too much. For the majority of the time when I'm playing Diva, I'm never letting go of mouse 1, except when I need to gain movement speed and get around a corner to keep shooting.
Okay.
Because right here. You can be shooting him, or you should be immediately walking up, turning around, and shooting the Ana that you were just shooting at.
Mhm.
Good auto. No.
Got Mercy on her.
I mean, I hope you get what I'm saying, because you would have, throughout this entire VOD, 4 to 5 more kills if you just meleeed.
Yeah, of course. I'm definitely realizing that now.
Okay.
A lot of my gameplay I haven't ever been statistic minded. I think that it's been like, oh, if I do this, then I should like kill him or do that. I'm never thinking this move does this much damage and he has,
Somebody's right.
210 health, so if I do this 3 times, it'll kill him, or stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I think that that's something that could be really huge for improving.
Mhm.
Is thinking about it, changing that mindset.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Ooh. Okay. So here, you have 2 options right here.
Monkey, nano.
Okay. So here, your supports are yelling monkey, monkey, monkey. Diva just used boosters. She's facing this way. She's probably
And-
not going to turn around for the Mercy that's right here.
And the Winston is calling the Ana, which is further to the right. So there's basically
right now-
any one of them.
Okay, yeah. So right now there's 2 things that can happen. You either A, you turn because your supports are calling for help that the Nano Winston's right here. They're getting killed because they're right behind you on stairs. You either turn, you help them, or you have micros missiles in 1 second. You turn, I think that's 1 second. Yeah, it is. I thought it was 7. Okay. You turn and you fly into her, you melee her, and 40 damage, 160, finish her with micro missiles and primary fire. So you have those 2 options, Mercy or Winston. You choose the Winston, which is fine here. But right now, what you're trying to do is, because it's a nanoed Winston, you have no kill pressure.
Hmm
You can't kill him. Not at least without the Winston or your McCree shooting him. But right now he's full HP, so there's no chance in you killing him right now. So that's out of the picture if we're trying to save your supports. So what you need to do now is create space for them to stop the Winston from killing them. So right here, you fly into him. He has no jump, he just used it. You create space for your supports. But you shoot at him. If you fly here, you push the tanks back. Diva has no more LOS, and Winston doesn't have jump to get on your supports. You just effectively did your job and saved your supports while Fortress killed theirs.
hmm
Monkey 1.
Okay.
Diva. Anna, actually. Anna left with Mercy. Mercy and Anna are out here.
That was beautiful. Oh no. Turn around. There you go.
Diva on point.
Good job. Okay. Oh, okay. What are you gonna get with this? Okay.
Monkey. Mora 1. Winston low.
Good.
Mora. Diva.
Good.
Junk left.
Nice. Okay. See what we got now. Okay.
I think we end up losing this map.
Okay. It's really difficult for Monkey Winston. If they were smart, they're playing Ryan or Zarya here. And it's much better.
No missiles.
Okay. So we know they have a Winston, a Diva, and a Doomfist. So you know right now they're looking to dive. Right now your main goal is if you see one, you boop them.
hmm
You want to protect these guys. That's your main goal right now.
Yep. Don't get booped off.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, that was really smart. You see what the Anna did? Are you holding defense matrix right now? No.
No.
Anna's anticipating it. She walks up and throws it at her feet. You don't need it. And you get antied. Because if she stands back here and throws it at you and you're holding defense matrix, you eat it and you save your team from being antied. She walks up and throws it at her feet and still hits your team. That's very smart. It's a good move.
Anti and DMAX.
Okay. Here you jump off. Okay. I was about to say, if they're going to stagger you, you jump.
That Doom brought a fun mix into it. I just made her use a lot of the Matrix. Winston top, Winston top, Winston top.
Contest him. Contest him. Contest him. Good.
I've knocked him in a room. Knocked him in a room.
Okay.
Genji ult, Genji ult. Nano Genji. Careful.
Oh no. No, no, no.
I'm off the map.
You know. You don't. There's no way unless you're like freaking Calvin do you land those shots killing on him. That's difficult in mech. Out of mech, it's near impossible.
You're by yourself on point. We've got 3 people coming to you.
Monkey in front.
Diva 1, Diva 1, Diva 1.
No bubble for that one. No bubble.
Big.
I got Winston. Diva, 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 Diva. Diva half, Diva half.
Diva, good. Prior target
Diva D
prioritization.
Mets.
Okay. Fly into it with micro.
Winston.
Hmm.
Kill the shield, kill the shield,
Yep,
please.
smart. Okay, it's fine. Almost died, but you're fine.
Monkey. Diva.
Play the health back. Oh. Okay. Winston, he has primal. Does he get to stall?
Mm-mm. I think he pops it late. He's trying to use Primal as long as he can.
Yeah, he doesn't double jump. Let's wake up. You got one more game?
We have one last game right around 1:46:30.
Hollywood. Okay.
Meant to get a
Depends on what they play. If they play Orisa, it's rather hard for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Might have left the stream before I got.
Okay, here. So plan. Your plan is play up here, go to choke, send Winston out, Winston bubbles, allow your the members, your McCree, your Zen, and your Bridget to take high ground right up here. Bubble dies. You and Diva jump on. I mean, you and Winston jump on platform on cafe with the tables. But you can't do that initially because then you've left your three vulnerable members at choke. So you need to play footsie dance and let them get up the stairs and onto the platform. And then once they do that and they're set up, then you dive. That's if they're running a Reinhardt or an Orisa. If they're running a monkey, then you just straight up dive or counter dive, depending on what you all want to do.
Before I said it.
But the reason you can't do that is with a monkey and a Winston is because you do the same thing. You walk out, bubble, they go up here, and then you all dive, and then your the back line gets dove, and then yours doesn't survive.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a 50-50 coin toss than anything else. This way, they're running a Reinhardt, as you can see, so the first call should be play like that.
When we
And
were
see-
on Lighthouse and Winston was on that top, and I think you had said something about like, oh, dive him, right? And then we a couple
And then you
seconds
booped
after
him
we
into the room.
Yeah, a couple seconds after we did dive him from the ground up, but I didn't jump up until Winston did because of the whole entire like you're now on cooldown, so you're at a disadvantage. So
Mhm.
if they change their target because you jumped up, because that's what we normally do whenever like we're defensive dive, right? We wait for them to dive and we either dive them or we dive their backline because
Yep.
there's nothing they can do about it. So are you still wanting to be aggressive in those situations, even if they might have like a response to jump on your backline? Does that make
Um,
sense?
It makes sense. It's different on that map. It's a lot easier for your DPS to defend themselves,
Okay.
at least in that situation, because they are. I don't know. I don't remember where they were. But there's. Let's say I'm gonna draw it out right here. So this is where Winston was, the enemy Winston. You're down here, wanting to jump. There's the alley right here. Here, let me clear this. And that's a hard color to see. I'm gonna change the color. Let me go back. Okay. Black. Thank you. So Winston, bad Winston. This is you, Diva, not Winston. D.Va. Okay. I don't know why it's that big. It's better. It's better. Okay, and here's the alleyway. This is bridge. Winston's right up here.
Mm-hmm.
Your backline should be playing right here. Winston has no way to get to them because the building's huge right here. He has to come around, stand on the edge, and do a perfect dive. Like he has to control his momentum midair to get over the bridge and onto the support. In that case, he is at a predictable flight, and he should be half health before he lands. The reason that it's so they should be able to defend themselves in this situation. Plus, they have door here, mega here, and there's also a little kind of open area right here. And there's cage right here. There's a health pack right here, and a health pack right here. Right here, in this situation, up here, there's no health pack anywhere close. The closest one is all the way down here. You have to drop down and go under the down into like the little streets, and then go all the way around to get the mega. There's no kind of safety net for them. They have no retreat from here. They have to go down into the staircase or drop down and lose high ground. And then if they walk into the staircase, they walk into the team. So it's just map based at this point.
Okay.
So it's different for every map. It depends on how safe they are at that position. But counter diving still works. It's just there's no way to do it here from where you need to position your backline. Because they have to be up here. In order for you to counter dive a dive on them, you need to be down here. And it's bad positioning for the tanks. Because they need to jump, and then you all need to jump. Plus, they could have a hit scan hold up on balcony over here on tables. And then they're dead. It's a lot. The backline needs to be more exposed here. Therefore, you all need to be more aggressive. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Hanzo, soldier.
Okay.
Why am I getting pinged in channels that I've never been in? Like UTD's TESPA is going off on me right now. I'm not at UTD. It's the university I want to transfer to, and I know some people that are in there, so they got me into the TESPA server for it. It's pretty lit.
Soldier dropped.
Okay, yeah, they both dropped. We'll still take that spot. There's soldiers up in
Give me a
cafe.
second for boosters to come back.
Yep.
All right, I'm ready.
Let me know. Go, soldier, now.
He's escorting. He's down. He's down.
Got him,
Beautiful
got him.
dive.
Rotate, break. Ryan. Hanzo, I don't see him. Oh, I see him. He's over by
Melee. Yes.
Ana.
I'm stuffing back. Ana's in cafe.
I don't see her. She's outside again.
He's outside.
She's in cafe. Ana, I got Ana. It's
Ow. You don't win that.
In cafe, soldier.
Soldier.
Soldier. Hanzo.
Okay.
Ryan's back.
In that situation, I think it's
Watch
safer
out
to
for,
fly
Rhino.
fly up and out onto the platform behind you that's up here.
Mm-hmm.
Then fight the Zarya because you have no way to stop any of her damage because it's laser and you can't defense matrix it. And I don't know if you're going to be able to get it back in time. I just think it's safer since you have I don't know who you had up. I know you had a Bridget and now you had your DPS up. Is it a tracer this time? Because I feel like this is a tracer.
I think it might be a tracer, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. thought I was hallucinating. You have a tracer and you have a Bridget up. They should be able to deal with the Zarya just fine. Without you having to lose your mech.
It's gonna come out. They might be giving it to us.
No, they're gonna go for re.
Nope.
They're
Okay.
Go. Push them.
I don't have mech.
Yeah, that's the situation here. That you all want to push and stagger and you don't have mech.
Nice. Go for the
Got him.
Okay.
Soldier stop.
Yep. Good response.
Get the Hanzo.
I got a soldier on top right now with me.
Melee him.
I'm gonna press.
Oh no. Okay. I think at one point before he had put down his biotic field, he was killed with a melee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming back to y'all. Ryan's in front.
Good. Just
breaks
stand
too,
there,
though. I wouldn't
and
engage
there
that.
you go. When he puts his shield up, you just stand there and don't use micro missiles. You just hold left click on him. That was too deep. By
Yeah.
Fortress, that was
Yeah, I'll
just
take
bad.
the L here.
It should just be a cleanup.
I think
That's what we
originally
did.
I was thinking about engaging with Diva Bomb, but I wasn't too sure about whether or not they had like shields up from Czar, and so I just held off on it.
Is it a good college? I don't know anything about it to say like, oh, that's good or bad.
Okay. This is difficult. I don't like how Fortress is playing that it's making it hard for you. They're not running a Lucio, therefore your backline is no threat against their tanks because they can't get onto your backline
Mm-hmm.
because they don't have speed boost. So if they sit here, they can't respond in time to a dive from you and Fortress on their 2 DPS up here. That's the reason you all lose that fight right here, because they have Hanzo and soldiers firing down at you all. And there's nothing you all can do about it. Because Fortress isn't coordinating a dive onto them. I would say that's bad if they have a Lucio, because then your backline just gets rushed. And you all lose the fight anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But right now there's no contention to the top, to the 2 DPS that are firing down, and you all lose the war of attrition.
About it to say like, oh, that's good or bad.
Right here. They shoot into the grab. They kill Fortress too, I believe. Oh wow, you
Hey,
get one.
No visor, no visor.
That's
Ryan,
big.
Ryan, it is. Let's get that Ryan. Let's get that bread. Nano Ryan.
Okay, that was a big beat.
I'm anti.
Out.
On that Ryan still. I'm demac'd. No nade on for mana.
Okay.
They use grab and they use drag.
That's my thought process.
Y'all are playing dive tanks and aren't diving.
60, 70%. But it's
It's a
gonna be
big
like
part. That's
15
what. There you go. Fortress goes.
unless we
You
keep
follow.
going,
Good. Okay.
I'm right up here with you, man. Just call.
Everyone should come right now. The entire team. Entire team should be up here.
Okay.
6 man.
Go 3, 2, 1 with me.
Huge.
Ryan.
Yep. Anna's next.
I got slept. I'm demac'd.
Okay.
Ryan,
Oh, that was such a beautiful. Did you try to emote or was that accidental?
I tried to ask for healing.
Oh. Next time, yell healing.
Okay.
Trace it on point.
Never pull up your scroll reel in a scrim. Unless you're emoting, because you guys just got to play the game. We got a 6-man bomb.
Okay.
Because there's a moment when you pull up scroll reel, you can't shoot, you lose damage.
Gotcha.
In the back, Hanzo. He's on Mega. Hanzo 1,
Okay,
1, Discord.
that was close. Did you cancel your flight?
Discord. Hanzo 1, Mega. In the back, Hanzo. He's on Mega.
Do you know about the diva trick? You're going up?
In the back, Hanzo.
Up, right here. Nope. Come on, right here. Right when you're this much, flick up, and you glide further. Same thing as Mercy. You left shift right at the end. You jump. You glide further. It's a momentum trick that's in Doomfist because of the that's in Overwatch because of the physics. You can do it with Doomfist punch right at the end. You jump and you're carried because of your momentum. Same thing. You can do it with the Winston jump, not vertical. You can't do it, but if it's a very horizontal jump, you land, you jump, and you're carried to a new position. It's a momentum you can do.
Oh,
So
like
right
with
here.
with Brig or whatever? Was that
With
a
Brig,
thing
you
with
can do
her?
it too. Yes, you can do it too with Brig. You shield bash right at the end. You jump. Momentum carries you right here. If you flick up really quick, and you can because your DPI is so freaking high, you flick up, you look up real quick, and it carries you, and you end up right here on top of him
Okay.
instead of right here on the ground. And in this case, you're right here in front of him now, and you full face him with micro missiles, and he's dead because of the Zen Orb. And he's dead anyway, actually. Even if he doesn't have the Zen Orb, if you full, but you miss like 2 or 3, and it would have been dead for him.
Mm-hmm.
Discorded.
So just at the end of your flight, if you need extra distance, flick up.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I don't see where. discorded.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just
Back up.
brawl it out. Brawl it out.
Okay. Oh, you lose that. What? She didn't bash you.
Berg.
Here comes combo.
Okay.
Just gotta have. They
Oh.
should use combo, so they'll probably have nano and rally. Or did they use rally?
Did-
Try to force rally.
Okay, can we set up a bash?
Behind.
Okay.
They must have backed off a lot further.
Right side Czar.
Left side Hanzo.
What Tracer?
Chaser coming in the cart.
Top.
He got stuck.
What was a trade?
Chasers, yep, okay, you traded.
Okay, here comes their tanks.
Watch out for Rhino.
Ryan one.
Ryan. Oh, I got Nano Ryan.
There's both DPS on me in the back. Someone please help me.
Reset.
Yeah, out.
Back. They're trying to stagger us. Nice.
Okay, you should be stagger peeking right here, building your mech. Right at the corner. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. What do they have? Quickly.
Well they used
Okay,
this Nano.
here. You see those shots?
Mm-hmm.
Doomfist is up here. Contest this high ground. I want to see if you do that.
And they used Rhino. I think they've got Grav and Brig.
Because that's a huge position for him. He doesn't have to use his punch to get on one of your supports, so he can use it to get out, and it's an insta-kill. It's so annoying when he has a high ground because he can get out easily. He doesn't have to engage with his...
They've got Doom ult too.
with his
So
fist.
They could Grav with Brig.
On the Czar.
Okay.
No bubble.
Okay, on the Ana.
I'm
Good.
on the Ana. Ana's in their back left. Ryan.
Ryan. Yep.
Go for Brig.
Good calls.
Doom.
Okay. Here, Doomfist, after his ultimate, doesn't move. You know, there's like an animation where he has to be there.
Mm-hmm.
He can't move. Here. Okay, you did it. Good.
Doom,
I didn't realize you did it. My bad. I would have said to just, as he lands, micro missile, and just blow him up
Okay.
every single time, really. Unless the slam will demech you, every single time. Nice. And I have a feeling you full hold here because of how long the clip goes. There's only 4 minutes left.
They got Ryan, Genji with some other peeps. I'm using my boosters to get high ground. No boosters for 3. I've got Ryan's attention.
Ryan discorded.
They're coming back for you. Get out.
Good. Okay, just keep spamming. Don't use micro missiles.
Oh, that feels bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop on their Ana.
Now micro missile. There you go.
They collapse. I'm hacked.
Oh, I didn't even know they had a Sombra. Where are you?
I don't know why I'm here right now, but I'll take it.
You jumped off. Why'd you jump off?
I think I don't know. I can't really give an answer for that.
Winston, can you touch at the end? I'll mech.
Yeah.
Okay, go in. I'll be there.
Oh,
I'm hacked.
gosh.
Get the Sombra.
Nope. Now switch. Ana.
Ana.
Good. Fortress doesn't call. We need to work on that. Okay.
That was my bad.
Okay. Good. Hold high ground.
They're high ground left side.
Shatter too, and
There you go. Good job.
I almost have primal, so I can.
Genji's gonna keep on poking you till he gets his ult. He's pretty close to it.
Yeah.
Fly into him and melee. Okay.
Good bounce.
He was fast.
Zar.
Ana, no, Ana.
I got hammered.
Oh my gosh. They blew everything on you.
Playing off tank.
Recontest this break. I'm in.
Okay.
I'm gonna stall. EMP is coming in.
Ooh, should be on the Ana instead of the Bridget. Those micro missiles right there should have been used on.
Is it a brick shield?
Yeah. And you know she's gonna get hit more because if you look at the environment around her, even if you throw your micro missiles here, they splash damage here, here, and here, and hit her. If you throw it here, some are gonna land here and here, and they won't splash damage her. These might, but there's a risk of some going past here and hitting these, and the splash damage won't hit her. Any way you throw it at her, she's gonna get hit by him because of splash damage. She's in a doorway. Plus, she doesn't have a shield. Yeah, she just holds it.
I wasn't outside of the range.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Bomb the corner, bomb the corner, bomb the corner.
Somewhere behind, somewhere behind, somewhere
Good.
behind, somewhere behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Genji low.
Oh. Okay. I was about to say, if you don't have an escape plan, you're dead.
Rhino,
Fly into him!
Rhino.
Yeah, I know he charged. I don't know if he hit anybody with it.
There's a brig.
I think you're dead. Oh. There you go. Use crouch. Oh, the aim!
I was stalling for as long as I could, to be honest.
Okay.
Holding up top here on balcony. Okay.
All right, let's see what happens.
We haven't seen grab. We haven't seen.
So that okay, they have no grab. Right now, you're looking at Zarya to be super aggro, and you're gonna stand in front of her in defense matrix. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for Zarya to play abnormally. If she plays abnormally, that she would play, she's looking for a grab. You stand in front of your team and hold defense matrix. It's on you right now to block this grab. Save the game. See what we got.
Yeah, but she might be close again. Okay, Neko, get ready.
Okay.
They shatter last fight, but they might be
Right
close
here.
after
Yep.
that happened.
You got hacked and they grabbed. Ooh. McCree's doing good though. Okay.
I'm on Genji.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, Zenyatta ult. Okay.
Gaussberg is pretty good.
Sorry, high energy needs to die.
Oh,
Nice,
no,
good
no,
grab
no.
right there.
I'm hacked. No jump.
Can I switch to Moira, please?
Do it.
So luck is flame. I'm not
Just
sure
flame,
if
okay.
yeah, it's one of his alt
I knew he was
accounts.
someone. I just forgot who he was.
On mini.
Okay.
We're just gonna snowball this if we keep at this.
Oh, you're playing really aggro. I don't know if you were watching your health bar.
99. We get staggered till I get back. I have bomb.
I don't
Touch,
think
touch,
you'll
touch,
make
touch,
it.
touch.
He doesn't
No.
have primal.
I'm in.
Yeah. And that's the end of the VOD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
What do you think? Do you have any questions or
No, I mean, first of all, thanks for going over this with me.
yeah? No problem.
There was, I think, a lot of there's some small stuff that makes a big difference I can work on. Just like throwing in that melee at the end can make a huge difference
Oh yeah.
over the course of a fight and a game.
Yes.
And then also just some general like positioning and targeting that
Mhm.
that I think if I apply it right, then maybe I'll just go get some sticky notes and just put
Tape
them
all over the computer.
Oh yeah. You won't even know what a frame looks like anymore. But yeah.
Awesome. Good that it helped. I'm gonna go eat. I don't know how much longer you're gonna be on for, but if you're on when I get back on, like in an hour or something like that, we can go into a custom game and I can teach you the animation cancel for Diva.
Okay, cool. Ping me whenever you get back on and I'll probably be available.
Okay. I'm gonna go eat and then I will be back.
Awesome, man.
All right. Yep. Bye.
Bye.